Cool. So what is the best show so far this year that you've watched?
Show.
Of all the shows. If you can think of one. If you can't think of one, it's fine. We're only halfway through.
Oh.
Yeah, brother.
This year.
Shows, man. Unless you ain't seen nothing, but
I have seen quite a few. I watch a lot of like random Netflix shows as well. Like things that you wouldn't even think of, like Spanish things. I even watch the Spanish shows that sometimes are just subtitles, just for bands. But they're actually decent though. The plots are actually pretty good.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard. Foreign shows, I think, with the growth of streaming services have become very popular.
100%, especially the Korean market as well.
Yeah,
like my mum loves the Korean dramas.
I've heard they're good.
I heard they're sick as well. I watched like one or two. The only one that I remember, obviously, Squid Game.
Yeah, that was hard.
But there's quite a few that my mum was pretty into. But I'm trying to think of something that I've watched recently that I thought was pretty cold. There was, what is that program called? Kin was good. It was about like some Irish families that have, get into beef and it gets a bit mad. Eric is something I watched recently as well. Eric was good. It was about some guy where his son disappears, and then some monster that is, because he's like a puppeteer, some monster that his son came up with, he's trying to bring to life so that he puts on live shows so that his son can come back to him. Like there's a lot of like hidden gems in it. And then obviously Power Book 2 is came out today. You don't watch Power, do you?
No.
No. You understand.
Not a bit of me at all.
Really? What's your cup of tea?
Mostly nerd stuff. But mostly. I watch other stuff as well. Sometimes I watch documentaries and stuff like that, or
did you watch
random stuff? Baby Reindeer.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I couldn't remember what it was called.
The most popular show. Like, obviously, it's not a documentary, but it's a real life story. So I kind of guessed. I did watch Baby Reindeer. It was really good.
Yeah, it was decent.
I thought Baby Reindeer was hard still. Somebody actually suggested that we should talk about it on our show, and I was like, I don't know though, because it's so deep.
It's a bit of a deeper thing.
It's deeper thing, do you know what I mean? It's so, and then you got to get into the realms of talking about grooming and all this, and all these politics, and it's a bit peak.
Thin lines and boundaries.
Sexual assault, and I don't really, not kind of the stuff we talk about on this show.
It's heavy still, it's very heavy.
It's heavy, but it was a very good show.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, to be fair.
Now that you've mentioned that, and I will get into telling you what my favourite show is shortly, but now I get into mention that Fiona, obviously, the real life Martha.
Oh yeah, I saw that. She was on Piers.
She was on Piers Morgan. Do you think that she should have been given that platform or not? Now, we won't get into too much about it because, again, it's getting political. We actually have a rule. We don't really get into politics on the show. But do you think?
But she go on Piers Morgan and deny it?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Well, she didn't. She denied some of it. She kind of said he was in love with her type shit.
That's interesting.
No. Sorry, I'm bad with accents. I don't even know why I even did that.
It's crazy. I mean, like, if in the real world, no one even knew who she was, so she didn't have to be that person. Now everyone knows who that person is. So
no, but they found her though. The internet people,
Facebook, innit?
Yeah, the internet people found her. You know these man. I wouldn't even know where to start. Yeah. But if man told me find who the real Martha is, but you could have given me 7 years, I'm not finding her.
Brother, how do they do it? They probably just take the picture, look at other pictures on Facebook and see if they are like.
Some neats, man. I don't know, man.
Brother,
I don't know how
doesn't
they
make
do that.
any sense.
First and foremost, get a life. Because as entertaining as it is for me, why would you do that? Go and find her and her. Everyone, look, we found her. Like, come on, man, get a life.
Brother,
what's going
enjoy
on?
the movie and keep it moving.
Enjoy the show, man, and then go and talk to people. Go and touch grass, bro. Why would you do that?
Makes no sense. It's stupidness.
Anyway, I don't necessarily. I understand people's frustration with having her on the show, but also, if he's allowed to do a whole Netflix documentary, she's allowed to give like her side of the story, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, some people think they're exploiting her mental health.
Yeah.
Which is a fair point. If, I don't really know the ins and outs of her mental health, but that's what people are saying. It's a fair point, but at the same time, like, she's allowed to give her, it's hard, innit?
Give her account, innit?
Give her
tell
account.
her side of the story. But it's hard when, I don't know if she actually does have mental issues, but it's hard if someone has mental issues, whether that's the right thing to do or not.
Blasting them on into the public. Yeah, like, it's true.
Do you do it? Do you not? Like,
it's true.
Turning
her into a bit of a spectacle at the same time.
That's the thing.
It's a tough one still. So I'm just going to stay on the fence with that one.
Yeah, same.
I'm not getting off.
Delve too deep into it, but shout out. yeah, the people them.
Shout out to people there, man, and you know, like shout out to him innit, because he went through a lot in it. But obviously, he's making the best of a bad situation, as we all should
100%.
do.
That must have been stressful though. If that is exactly how things turned out, that is stress.
Where it's peak, fam.
Stress. Man's whole life is just turned upside down.
Peak, fam. But then he also fed into it as well.
He did. He enjoyed it. His side of the story was mad. When I think about it, there was a lot. He was going through some shit.
He was going through madness.
He was going through a lot.
He was going through madness. I think it's a real tale of two like lost souls that came together to have just a madness. And that's sometimes what happens is two misunderstood lost people just come together and creates chaos.
Immense. That's crazy. Yeah, I just remembered the actual storyline and what actually happened. I was like, whoa. Yeah. Because it wasn't just black and white that she was the mad one, but he actually had issues. Yeah. No, he definitely. And that's one of the things I loved about Baby Reindeer. We should have spoken about this when it was on. Now we're way late now. But one of the things I loved about the show was like he wasn't afraid to put himself in a negative light as well. And he was like, look, these are the mistakes that the other people made, and these are the parts I had to play in that. And I think that's fair. Like I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much if he just painted himself as some angel, some victim. He was like, you know, he was like, look, I'm not perfect, and I also did these things. And I think that's the best way to tell the story. Facts.
Because in a story like that, usually, you know, there is some to and fro. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%. But yeah, he was honest about his side of the things, which was it's commendable still, because it was deep. Like it's a lot to take in, and it's a lot to tell the public that this was you, which is mad.
It's true. So what is your favorite show this year?
Sugar. Yeah. Kind of on a tangent about Baby Reindeer.
Baby Reindeer was hard though. It's definitely for me in the conversation of best shows of the year. It's not mine, but it's in the conversation. It was really good.
Do you know what I'm gonna say?
Go on.
Fallout. I thoroughly enjoyed Fallout, I'm not gonna lie. I actually forgot about it because I was watching other things, but I'd say Fallout was actually most enjoyable.
Fallout was phenomenal. Fallout was in my top 3, but
simply because I used to play it back when I was a kid, and then actually seeing it in like a real life movie, and the way they done it, the characters and everything was spot on.
Yeah, they did a great job.
Banging.
They did a great job. So Fallout was in the conversation for me, top 3, but it didn't make it to 1.
Ooh.
So for me, and this is where it gets into the nerd of me. X-Men 97.
Okay, I still ain't seen that, you know. I haven't been meaning to, but I still ain't seen it.
It's so good, bruv. The storyline, the characters, the action. It's deep, it's emotional. It's it's just everything you need an X-Men series to be.
I swear.
If you like animation though. You know what I'm saying? Because not everyone's into animation. Especially not that style of animation, but it's amazing, blood. The storyline is amazing. It's just emotionally gut-wrenching at times. It's sick.
Yeah.
Sick. I can't ruin the storyline for people, but bro, you have to catch it. It's so good.
X-Men 97, say less. Yeah, I've been meaning to do it, but I've just been so busy with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't time to catch up on it, but yeah, it's definitely on my to-do watch.
Yeah. To-do watch? Put down them Krakens.
One too many, boy.
But so for me in the conversation of best shows of the year was Fallout, Invincible, and X-Men 97. It's mad that those two animations in there. That's man, there's a Niki guy.
Oh, yeah, you were right when you said you were a bit of a nerd still.
I'm a nerd still. Fallout, Invincible, and X-Men 97. But X-Men 97 takes it for me. It's just so good.
Oh, you put Invincible in there as well.
Oh, Invincible.
I was just annoyed at the fact that Invincible is such a waste, man.
What?
Oh, no, you're talking about... Wait. Are you talking about the same thing, the cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a waste man.
What do you mean he was a waste man?
He was a waste man.
What did he do that was a waste man?
He used to get punched up all the time.
I mean, what?
Are you talking about the same thing?
Yeah, but he's hard though. Yeah, but he's not hard.
He's been getting banged up.
Yeah, but he's hard though.
I know, man.
He loses a couple fights, but he's just started in this thing and he's fighting Viltrumites and
he's getting banged up all the time. Like I ain't ever seen him confidently win a bout. He's just always getting banged up. And then when his dad punched him up as well, I was like, nah, this guy's done out.
They're Viltrumites,
and then he survived. Bro. And then he went to whatever planet they went to and then got banged up.
Bro.
Nah, he was getting banged up by non-Viltrumites, man.
Bro. Yeah, the Lion Brother. Yeah, but the Lion Brother's hard though. No, but that's what I'm saying. There's levels to this thing.
And then the little alien things that tried to invade.
Yeah, but everybody has a story, bro. Like, you can't just be bad. Like, if he was punching up everyone, the show would be shit.
No, man, but just
the show would be whack, bro.
But he got punched at every scene. He was getting punched up.
He needs growth.
Even when he went to his missus's university or whatever it was,
bro. He
and then
just
them random robot brothers punched man up, lads.
but he just got powers, bro. The other day,
I don't know, man. He's meant to be.
just
He's meant to be
got powers.
invincible, bro. He's
No,
a son.
but this
He's
is
a
it.
son of Omni-Man, bro.
He's not invincible, blood. You get what I'm saying? That's the point, bro. That's a character arc. That's the whole point, to show his growth.
It's not even giving Goku and Gohan. It's just
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Those shows are stupid, fam, because you know that Goku's gonna come and be like, oh, guess what? I've got an extra level. Oh, I'm gonna say, guess what, guys? I had a secret level in the back. Ah, that's dumb, bro. Like, this is a real story of a real boy guy for a real growth process.
Wait, is there meant to be a season? Is it season 2 or season 3?
Season 2. That's what I'm saying is the best in the conversation for best shows this year. It came out this year.
So there's meant to be a season 3 because apparently Omni-Man isn't dead.
We're behind, bro.
Oh, what?
You're behind, bro. You're behind, bro. You need to catch up, bro. You're a whole season
But didn't he
behind.
get battered up by... That must be season 1 then. Yeah, I'm way behind then.
Omni-Man. Remember, Omni-Man mashes up Invincible and then flies into the sky, yeah? At the end of season 1.
And then there's another...
That's what I'm saying. So season 2 now.
Yeah,
that's already come.
Doesn't he get punched up at the end though?
Who?
Omni-Man.
By who? Have you seen
by
it?
his people them. Remember...
Yeah, but he's...
Invincible goes looking for him.
You?
I did.
Invincible goes looking for him and then what?
And then he finds him.
Yeah.
And then his people them. What they call the Viltrumites.
Viltrumites, yeah. And then what?
Start to kill everybody.
Yeah.
And then Omni-Man's fighting the brother.
Yeah.
And doesn't he die? Or die?
Nah, brother. What are you talking about, bro? You need to go and watch it.
What happens at the end of the scene then?
At the end of the scene, they take him to the Viltrumite prison, bruv. And then, oh, come on, man.
Okay, cool. I don't know.
You don't know, bro.
I mean, when I got to, it was on Amazon Prime, and I got to the last one, it ended up playing.
Brother, he was never dead, bro.
The Pink Lady's team. What's her name? Because she has her own story as well. I forgot her name.
Adam Eve.
That's Adam Eve, yeah. They started playing her story, and I was like, "This is pretty interesting."
Oh, because the episodes are like because it drops. It's done now, but it doesn't drop all at once. So you probably watched up to when it was finished, and then because there was a season. There's a season break.
Okay.
There's a season break, but they've dropped all the second half of the season now.
Oh man,
that's where you're behind. Yeah. No, the season's not finished. That was the season break.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. And the mid-season break was long as well.
Yeah, I thought so because I knew he wasn't dead, but from the last one I watched,
he wasn't dead. Like, this man was just like, didn't he die? Didn't he die?
I think he's dead. Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
There's another season and he's not dead. Man, that's the same season. Anyway, I think that's unless you had a desperate.
I was just gonna say it's an obvious one that people have always asked, but
go on.
Who would win in the beef between the X-Men and the Avengers?
Oh, the X-Men. The X-Men. I think the X-Men. I mean, the Avengers are hard. Don't ever get twisted. When you've got the Hulk, you get me Scarlet Witch if she's involved. Even though she kind of
half and half.
Half and half because she's kind of the X-Men as well, actually. So let's take Scarlet Witch out of the equation.
They're definitely lost then.
Do you know what I mean? You got Omega mutants like Storm and Magneto and what's his name, Professor X and
Professor X. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a bit too
gritty.
much. They're just a bit too gritty still. I don't think man.
Yeah, take Scarlet Witch out of the Avengers. There's not really anyone that could match up to.
You got Bad Boys, Thor and Hulk.
Yeah, that physical though, not like.
Yeah. I hear you. You got like Doctor Strange and I hear you though.
Yeah, shape-shifting. Yeah.
I know what you mean though. No, but anyway, I think X-Men wipes Avengers. But Avengers do have some boys.
So who would you match up against? Who do you think would be like a close match or good matchup?
To fight?
I think Wolverine versus Black Panther will be good.
That's a sick fight.
That'd be decent.
That's a sick fight. You could put Colossus against the Hulk, maybe.
Yeah, that would be decent.
That's a decent fight, even though, yeah, I'm good.
Would you put up against Magneto?
Who would I put up against Iron Man? No, I'm joking.
I think it's like serious.
Against Magneto.
There's no one in that kind of realm, though, that I can think of.
Oh, that's tough still. Maybe Doctor Strange. Because he can manipulate stuff as well and he can do like mad stuff. I don't know though.
Like, ever since he got piped up in that Avengers, was it Endgame? I've lost all respect for him. I don't know.
Doctor Strange is a bad boy. Doctor Strange is a bad boy, but yeah, no, Magneto's cold still. In X-Men 97, Magneto is hard.
I thought so.
He's
I thought he would
gangster. Gangster rude boy, I'm telling you.
Magneto and that Mazzolini.
But yeah, I don't know who I'd put up against Magneto.
Yeah, there's no one really.
Maybe Doctor Strange, but it's hard to say.
Facts.
Hard to say. Yeah, that's probably happened in the comics, and we just don't know the storyline.
That's the thing.
Because there's definitely an X-Men vs Avengers comic book, but I ain't read it yet.
You lot in the comments, let us know.
Yeah.
Put us on.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. This has been Put Some Syrup. I've been Monroe.
Bitch.
Like, share, subscribe, save, and yeah, we'll be back next week.
All that good stuff.
Peace. Also, we did a live, and none of you lot joined, you pagans.
You better go on Instagram. You better go find that live.
Bruv, go and join the live next time. Funky guys.
FunkyPigeon.com